Hello YouTube and welcome to the Miniature Construction Company. This is going to be a short little video pertaining to trying to double the runtime of my Fayee FY004 truck. Now, there's nothing inherently wrong with the runtime, and this little 500 milliamp hour battery that the truck comes with actually provides a decent 25-30 minutes of run, which I think is quite impressive considering the size of it. But as ever on the Miniature Construction Company, we're trying to improve things, and I'm going to try and fit these 18650 batteries. If you're aware on the channel, I'm a big fan of these. I've got lots of them, and generally they average about 2000 milliamp hours each. So in series they'll give 2000 milliamp hours. So I'm hoping to double the runtime from 30 minutes to an hour. So without further ado, let's try and fit them. I'm going to go through. If you're fitting 18650 batteries, the easiest way I've found to fit them in the truck or another RC vehicle is you can buy these holders off Amazon, etc. They're about £2.50, something like that, not very expensive at all, and they tend to fit neatly in the truck. Obviously the batteries fit in there, you can swap them out, change them at will. All you need really, let me grab this, is obviously a charger to charge the batteries on. Like I say, they are about 2000 milliamp hours each. I've done several videos in the past with regards to the 18650s and where you can get them. So if you want to have a quick refresh, have a scan back through the videos and watch them. I really am a big fan of them. They do an excellent job. Like I say, plenty of runtime, and when they're in a holder like this, they're easy to swap out and charge, and more importantly, if you know where to get them, they're very, very cheap. So without further ado, let's crack on. Right, well, that turned out to be even easier than I thought it was going to be, because the battery compartment in this is so cavernous. The holder almost fitted in without any modification, but what I did end up having to do was just roughly, not very neatly I must admit, cut a section out of the back of the cab with the soldering iron. Now, like I say, it's not very neat, it doesn't look very nice, but the cover's over it and you can't see it. So in effect, the battery holder will fit in there, and then it's connected using basically the same connector that I pinched off another battery. So the whole thing sort of fits neatly in the top there. Put the cover on, job done. Now stick with me, because I'm going to try this outside and see what the runtime is like. If you remember the little original battery that came with it, lasts about 25-30 minutes, so it's pretty good actually. But what I'm looking for, I'd like to see if I can get an hour's run time with it. So I'll take my stopwatch outside, take the truck outside, and see how long it lasts. Oh, and these are freshly charged as well, so they should be at their peak. Okay, outside, batteries are fully charged. Got stopwatch on my phone there. Let's make a start, see how long they last. I've just come up to 13 minutes and it doesn't show any signs of slowing down, which is good. Okay, as you can see, we are past the 30-minute mark, which was the limit of the original battery, so let's keep going, see what happens. Okay, we're well past the 40-minute mark. Let's continue. We're on 52 minutes at the moment, still going. I have noticed that the lights are just starting to dim occasionally when it comes up against a large obstacle and sort of stops. So it might be on its last legs, the battery. But we'll keep going. Right, we are officially past 1 hour. Now it is definitely getting a little bit tired, so I'll keep going for a bit and see what happens. Oh, right then, 1 hour and 21 minutes. The lights have just gone off, so I think that's an indication that the battery protection circuitry is cutting in. I might give it another 5 minutes, see what happens in the interests of science, but I want to go inside now. I'm cold and I want a cup of tea. As you can see, the lights are going off. That's pretty much all she wrote. Got to be happy with that. We're on 1 hour and 32 minutes. So that's definitely a thumbs up for 18650 batteries. Right, I'm going to get myself back in the house. It's freezing out here, and have myself a cup of tea. Okay, back in the house. That's a result. 3 times the original battery's run time. That's got to be a definite thumbs up. If anyone's interested in using 18650 batteries in their RC gear, there are a couple of prior videos I've done on the subject if you want to go and check them out. Cost wise, this is really cheap. It's a really cheap way of getting results with regards to obviously the runtime. I mean, the holder itself, I think they're about £2.75, something like that, not very expensive. And the batteries, these particular ones, I think are out of an old laptop, just removed out of the pack that slots in. I will say this though, if you're going to use 18650 batteries, use a reputable make. The Japanese ones are good, and so are Samsung batteries. They seem to be pretty good as well, and they're generally about 2000 milliamp hours, so well worth it. No, there isn't any prior footage of the original battery running around and being timed, but rest assured that it was pretty much used in the same fashion. Constantly run round. We've got like a little track in the back garden, and it's constantly run round off-road on that little track round the back of the garden. So both sets are used pretty much in an identical manner. Bit of a disclaimer now: if you are running a WPL on the original 6-volt battery, do not fit these, because you will fry the board. You have to make sure that your vehicle's running 7.4 volts, and then you should be okay. As ever, if you found this video of some use, please click the like button, and if you're feeling that way inclined, give me a subscribe. It really does help. Also, if you are a owner of one of these trucks, I'm going to be doing some more videos of upgrading it. I'm going to put some extra lights on it. There's a motor to go in it when it turns up, and various other bits and pieces. I mean, it'll just be also me just playing around with it and getting to know it. As ever, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.